Hey, guess what? Mr. Rich here with some auto tips. Okay, what I have here tonight, I'm back on that 2020 Q50. I'm about to lock it up right now. Alright, so I run some monster cable for the stereo system. You're gonna put some big speaker and big amp in the back there. So let me show you how I do it. Alright, come on down. Let's go. Okay, put the light on so you can see. Oh, I locked it up already, so I don't know. I got a battery charge on here, right here. Alright, so I should leave it off right in there. The rubber grommet over there, you can see right in here. That's where the water leak usually goes in from that grommet in these cars. And then leak down onto the ECM over there. Alright, so what I did, I sealed it up. I bring the monster cable through here, right here, you can see it. The red and black wire, it's in there. So I connected the battery here, and you run it all the way in the back. Let me show you. I didn't put it in the back yet, but I have it up to the back seat here. Right here. Running in there. Alright, just sitting on the seat in the back, ready to go in the trunk. Alright, so on this car here, I had to replace the expansion valve, so I had to take the whole dash out and I end up changing the whole heater box. I put it back together, so I'm on that on that side. Over here I run the cable right up in here all the way through, and then go up and come out in the front. Alright, so this part is done. Let me show you the other side. Okay, on this side, what I have here, let me get my knee pad here. Alright, this cable that's gonna go in the back, that hook up to the battery. And right here, the yellow wire here, you can see the yellow wire here is the remote wire for the amp. And this red and black wire gonna go on the battery. Alright, to read the voltage that come from those monster cable gonna get this car gonna get a extra battery in the trunk. So those big cables gonna go to the battery in the trunk, and then right here, these wires gonna hook up to the battery, read the voltage, and the voltage is gonna read over here in the car, right here. See that? Also, I installed a switch over here on the steering column, so you can turn it on and off when you go in accessory mode. And so the guy gonna just put an accessory mode and play his stereo. All right, so let's check it out. Right here, I have everything hooked up. The key will come through here, get in there, straight in, come out. It goes in here. Put a ground on there for the switch, and here I put an extra fuse because I have to get an ignition. So I put an extra fuse in here. You can just pop it out. 5 amp, 3 amp fuse. Tap into that. Over here, you can just plug in. You can get an ignition over here, 12 volt from that one. Let me show you. Right here, if you want 12 volt from over there, you can get a 12 volt. I put the ignition on. You can tap in a 12 volt there. Alright, so also if you want to check on the battery over here in the back, right here, these are the cable. I put a fuse here, an extra fuse, just in case it blow the fuse before you blow anything else. And here's the remote wire, goes in and then goes to the back. Here you have an extra ground. You can tap in and get ground here, like this. You can check the ground. And over here you can get the ignition also. Let me turn on the ignition. 1 second. You can get the ignition here. No, sorry. You can get a 12 volt here from the back if you want. And it has a ground here you can get also. Alright, so that's that. Okay, now it's all mixed up. You guys get mixed up already. Okay, now to operate this switch, you turn ignition on, accessory mode, one time only. You push the switch. Now if you put the switch on, the switch is on. Now this will turn the amp on, the blue light, turn the amp on. That's the yellow wire, take the power to the back for the remote, for the amp. Now when the battery hook, when the red wire hook up to the battery here, let me apply power to it. Say like you have the battery here, 12 volts. Now look over here, you can see the voltage when I apply the 12 volt. See, got 13.2 volts, 3 volts. Now if you turn the switch off over here, right here, you can turn the switch off over here, shut off the amp, you shut down the radio like that. Okay, so you want to read the voltage here. You can see how much voltage you have in the battery from the back when it hooked up like that. That's good. That's the switch that controls it. Once you turn off the ignition switch right here, it goes off. That's it. Alright, so I'm about to close this up right now and drop the steering wheel back and the airbag in there, and this car be done. Alright, later.